Hey friends, welcome to my video. Today I am going to show you guys a simple process on how to add vinyl to a simple little cheer bow, just to represent, and it makes it super easy for you guys. So I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Before I prepare the vinyl, I'm going to show you. So basically I'm going to go to my image. I'm going to click on it. Alright, so I'm going to select the whole image. As you can see, that's super large. So I'm going to shrink it up to the size that I need, which I'm going to go small. Then I'm going to go up here to edit, and I'm going to flip it because I want that image on the bow, but you have to do it upside down because of the way the vinyl prints and the heating element on top. Okay, so basically that's what it's going to look like. I then go to File, and I'm going to export it to my machine. And just click the USB drive. So once I come here, it is now on here. As you can see, the little cheerleader, I'm just going to put it on the bow. And I am using a Brother machine. So basically, I have my bow here. It's just a simple white bow. And I am selecting a white glitter vinyl. Now I'm going to try and do this one-handed, so it might be a little difficult at first, but I tried to do it in steps so it makes it super easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the shiny side that's kind of like a hard plastic on the bottom, and you're going to flip it over and line it up as best as you can on the cutting pad. And then I just take a little scraper. You can use a debit card or license, whichever you'd like. And then you take it over to the machine, and I'm going to insert my mat. And then I'm going to select the cut button, and it's going to cut for you. It takes literally no time at all. So to speed things up, since I don't want to sit here and take forever with you guys, I have one that's already been done, which is right here, and I lifted it up since I am doing this one-handed. And all you do is just use a little tool to lift up one piece, and then once you pull it back, you're going to have your image left. Like I said, I'm trying to do this one-handed so everybody can see. And I'm going to set this here. The weeding process is usually what takes the longest, but once you do it, it's super quick. All right, and just be sure not to rip your image. So we have left a really cute little cheerleader. All right, so that's what it's going to look like on the bow. But like I said, I flipped it over so that you guys could see it and so that we could put it on the bow. Now what I'm going to do is I am just going to put it on this little one right here, which is just a simple white bow. And it is a little cheer bow. And if you follow my tutorials, I am going to show you, bow making, anything like that. Just make sure your image is kind of ironed out, which this one wasn't that bad. And then you just basically place it on where you want the image. Now this weeding material right here is actually super sticky, so it works out great. Some of them are not. So if it's not sticky, I just use this vinyl taping that you can just tape. And you can lay it across and then cut, and the heat will not ruin the image. So I just want to make sure right here where the bow is not straight, I just make it flat. So we're just going to start with this just so you guys can see it, and that way it makes it super easy to show the end image. Okay, so here is the heat. I literally just have it at 330, 331. You guys can put it wherever you want. And then I also have two of these. I have one laid down on my heat press, and then I have one at the bottom, just so I don't get anything on my material. So again, I'm going to try and do this one-handed, but basically you just put it in there. And you got to make sure it stays in there. And I'm going to try and lay this on one-handed without getting burnt. Which you can cut these little pieces too to make it easier. So I'm going to show you how. All right, that wasn't too bad. So now the fun part is trying to get this over. And you don't want to hit the bow, so you kind of want to make sure you don't flatten your bow. And then I just set it down for a few seconds. It literally takes no time at all. I'm going to do a few seconds because it is glitter vinyl, but you have to be super careful not to do it too long because then, all right, so I'm going to lift this up. It will make your glitter vinyl super sticky and then it will not work properly. Okay, so we're going to check. And this is what your image is still looking like, so it's still the same. So I'm going to bring it over here to my workspace. And as you can see, it already started lifting up in one corner. And basically, you just peel it back. And you are left with a super cute bow, super easy. And then you can personalize them. So like this one I did with our school on it. This one was another one because my daughter's cheer colors are red, white, and blue. And then for softball, we put this one on it with her initials. And I wanted to show you guys this one because this vinyl was a little bit different and it wasn't as glittery. But as I did more, I realized I had the heat too high. So that's why you don't want to have it too high and you don't want to leave it on too long. So that is basically that. And then what I did, which I thought was really cute, I just did a little bow, a football bow, which I already weeded out the one side. But I want to show you, again, you just pull it up. And when you pull it up like that, it peels right off. Then you can take this and put it on the other side. That one's got a piece of lint underneath it. Okay, so this one you just stick on like that. And again, I'm going to take it back to the heat press, which if you guys have a machine at home, it makes it super easy to pretty much personalize anything you want. I'm going to just turn this so I can make sure it didn't move because this one, the stickiness. Okay, and then I need my sheet back on to make sure it doesn't heat up the bow too much. And then basically we're going to do it the exact same way. And just lay it over top. As you can see, it wants to move. Never goes super smoothly. All right, and then I'm going to lay my sheet protector down. And you guys, of course, will have two hands, so it will make it super easy. I want to make sure that didn't move because I need to turn the bow a little bit. So I don't want to smash down the actual bow part. Okay, so once you do that, then you've got it laid up there. And you just turn your heat on it for a second. And this is just regular vinyl, so that one you don't have to have down as long. Ooh, that gets hot. Just be careful. Okay, so then this one is now done. And literally in seconds, you guys can have a homemade personalized bow, whether you do it for business or for yourself at home. And there you go. Now that was one-handed, so I'm sure you guys can do it a lot quicker. But that's just a simple process just to show you that you can pretty much put a vinyl on pretty much anything. The heat press is one of my favorite machines. I do sell a lot of my products at Too Cute LLC on Facebook. you can follow me there. And I also will do a lot of tutorials for you guys on different things that I'm making. If you guys would like to follow me, I'd appreciate it. Have a good day. God bless.